Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we have a really unique watch on the channel, one that's doing good things for the environment, at least in the sea environment. This is the Le Grand Mur by the Sacred Crafts, a new company that I haven't heard of before until just now. I have this model they sent me for a review. I'm going to send it back after this. It's a bronze dive watch, and it's a very good quality watch. It's Swiss made, has some nice components, and has some really interesting design techniques, or some really interesting ways to make a watch, I must say. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on here. We're going to get all into it right now. But yeah, this is what the watch looks like on the custom rubber band it comes with. There also is a bronze bracelet, which I'll show you in a second. I just had it on this. I really liked wearing it on this rubber band. It fit my wrist pretty nice, considering it's a bigger model. The price point for these is about $2,000 US. I will drop a link to their website down in the description below so you can check them out after this video if you enjoy what you see. But yeah, let's get right into it. And it's a very good quality watch. It's Swiss made, has some nice components, and has some really interesting design techniques, or some really interesting ways to make a watch, I must say. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on here. We're going to get all into it right now. But yeah, this is what the watch looks like on the custom rubber band it comes with. There also is a bronze bracelet, which I'll show you in a second. I just had it on this. I really liked wearing it on this rubber band. It fit my wrist pretty nice, considering it's a bigger model. The price point for these is about $2,000 US. I will drop a link to their website down in the description below so you can check them out after this video if you enjoy what you see. But yeah, let's get right into it. Now the first thing is the box. The box is really big and really luxurious. And if you're paying $2,000 from a smaller brand, I think you should get something like this. The box itself was actually made from old boats, which is pretty cool. Old wood from old boats. That's pretty cool. You can actually see it in the box, the little pieces that are chipped off there, which is really cool. It comes full equipped with 3 pins. It comes with an extra strap as well with the bracelet and the rubber band. You get a little storage area. It's a very nice wood box, and I think it's pretty cool. You know, it's a box that I would keep. Not a box I would throw away per se. A box that can definitely be used to store this watch. So definitely kudos to them on the box. Now this watch itself does have a 5-year warranty, which is pretty crazy. Most watches that cost $2,000, even though I believe there is a code to save like $50 on this watch or something on their website. Most watches don't come with a 5-year warranty. That's pretty cool that they're doing a 5-year warranty on this new dive model. It also does come with a 36-month servicing included. So after, 3 years, 12 months times 3, 36 months, you want to service your movement. This does house a Swiss automatic caliber. They will service it for you as well, which is really cool. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, kudos to them for doing that as well. The watch itself is crafted of Seiko SN8 bronze, and the bronze is actually, the bronze actually supposedly comes from marine propellers, which is pretty cool. I've never seen anything like that before. So the case, bezel links, and the crown are made from Seiko SN8 bronze, which is basically cut from marine propellers. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. So they're definitely taking a lot of stuff, wildlife stuff, and there's another There's another part of the watch I'm going to show you in a little bit that's actually made from fishing nets from coastal waters that were taken out of the waters, because those can kill a lot of things and it's not good for the water. It can kill animals, wild sea life, etc. So they're doing a lot of things, for the ocean, I must say, which is good for them. And it is called the Grand Mur, which is pretty cool. As you can see, Swiss made is printed above the 6 o'clock position. So at least this movement was installed in Switzerland. I believe that's 50%. I'm not exactly sure on the 2021 rules for Swiss made, but I believe 50 or 60% has to be made in Switzerland. So it does have that Swiss made marking. And it's basically a dive watch. We get 300 meters of water resistance on this bad boy. It's pretty much a brushed case with a very interesting side to it. I will show you that. So it's 44 millimeters in diameter, definitely a little bigger than your standard 40 millimeter Submariner kind of dive watch. In terms of case thickness, we're looking at 13 millimeters, which is actually not that bad. We get a lug width of 22 millimeters. We get a sapphire crystal on the watch as well with that nice champagne dial. We also do get a sapphire crystal on the case back as well. So you're getting double sapphire crystals, and I didn't want to spoil it, but take a look at that rotor on the ETA 2824. They put a custom rotor in a bronze color with perlage work, which looks pretty cool. Case back is held down by Allen head screws. which is pretty cool. Obviously the case back is stainless steel to keep the bronze off your wrist, which is not good. But yeah, very interesting rotor. Haven't seen a rotor like that before. Anyway, getting back to the watch, we do have a 120 click dive bezel, as this is a true dive watch. Screwed down crown, screwed down case back, and the bezel action. So you kind of get this nice pog style bezel. It kind of comes up over here, then comes down, which is pretty cool. Very nice clicks. You can definitely hear them. They're very audible. Tiny bit of back play. And one more. And everything does line up to that 12 o'clock position, as you can see there. So yeah, so pretty good bezel action, no issues there. Now inside of this watch is the Edit 2824. It's a Swiss-made automatic movement. Most of you guys are pretty familiar with this movement. It's a bit more expensive than the Sellita SW200. But it's basically kind of the same movement. You know, the Sellita SW200 is based off the Edit 2824. So the 2824 is kind of the real deal. It has 25 joules, a 42-hour power reserve, and it beats at 4 Hertz. You get a nice smooth sweep of that seconds hand. I'm going to go ahead and unscrew the crown here. Crown is very interesting as well. It is signed with their logo. Very easy to grip. Pops right out. Nice solid pop. Let's give it some juice. Pretty smooth. And there she goes. So there we go. Okay. Now you pull out one more position. And we get a quick set date. Final position is hacking. And we can precisely set the time here. So let's leave it here. Push that back down. And we go ahead and screw this back down. So everything functions very nicely. The crown is very sturdy. And you get nice crown guards, you can see, made from a polymer, from actual fish nets recovered from coastal waters. It's kind of like a clear, slight greenish material. I don't know if the bronze is making it look green, but as you can see, that clearish there. It's on the bracelet as well. We'll show you, which is pretty cool. And there's a little portion of it over here on the other side of the watch, which is really cool. I really like the kind of vented out lugs here on the side, which is really nice. I think that's a nice design aspect. Something very different. You don't really see that much. Very nice case design and shape. Very interesting design. The dial itself is a champagne color, which really matches the bronze very nicely. And the nice style paddle hands, which are very broad. These are filled with lume as well, which is extremely bright. This one does have some very good lume. We'll get you a lume shot towards the end of the video. Lollipop tipped lumed seconds hand as well, all applied markers. And of course you get your date cut out at 3. And then on the inside, as you can see on the chapter ring, they're using that same polymer from the fishing nets, which is really cool. So you have it on the chapter ring, you have it on the crown guard, and you have it on this side of the watch as well, and on the bracelet in between the links. Like I said, I did not show you the bracelet yet. This is the genuine rubber strap it comes with, which I think is the most comfortable option in my opinion. It keeps the weight down, and it also looks really nice with this kind of design I really like here. And they added a custom bronze buckle with their logo, and it's custom fitted, it's custom curved to your wrist. It is quick release, just as the bracelet is. And yeah, so you just pop that right out, and it comes with another leather band as well. Me, personally, not a fan of leather bands on dive watches. That's just me, because I'm wearing a dive watch because I'm going to get it wet. I'm going to take it in the pool, I'm going to take it in the water, and that's just what I do with my dive watches. But anyway, let's take a look at the bracelet. And here is the bracelet. As you can see, it's all bronze, has quick release, has a nice custom buckle. As you can see, this one is already patinaing, and it does have that polymer from the fishing nets on the second link from each side. It is using it is using pins, I believe, to hold these in. Yes, it is using pins. 2 buttons here. This opens up to a stainless steel milled clasp. Pretty solid. Yeah, very fluid as well, even though it has that kind of fishing net stuff inside of it. But yeah, personally I like it on the rubber strap. Black on bronze is my thing, but of course it comes on this bracelet. You probably will want to wear it on this nice Sacred Crafts Grand Mar bracelet. The watch also does come with a Horween leather band, which comes with another bronze buckle, so you're really getting a lot for your money in this package, with quick release bars as well. This one a bit more rough, I'd say. Very good quality, of course. Horween leather is very, very good. But for me, like I said, on a dive watch, I really look for rubber bands. Most of my dive watches are on rubber bands or a NATO. That's just how I roll. But The quality of the bands, the extra bands, is good. It's not like they're just throwing it in something cheap. The quality of the leather band and the rubber band is very, very good. If you had a 6.5, 6.75 inch wrist like me, this is how the watch would look on this rubber band, and it fits like a glove. I mean, wow, really nice fit. I was quite surprised. For a 44, it wears very nice on my wrist. My wrist is not that big, as you can see there. From a side profile, it looks very thin due to the curved rubber band, as well as the case that kind of curves downwards. As you can see, these 22 millimeter lugs here kind of really come downwards. They slope downwards and just kind of plant itself on the wrist, which is really nice. The buckle keeps out of the way. It's nicely proportionally sized, in my opinion. So you can see there's no gap between here, so it's not bulging out. It looks all together. It looks more professional than some other bronze bands I've seen. But yeah, definitely fits very nice on my wrist. And the Lume is really, really good. I wasn't surprised by that because I had a feeling this one had a good Lume. The hands are very big, so there's a lot of room to apply Lume there. We also do get Lume at the 12 o'clock pip, and it seems pretty evenly applied. The Lume is strong. It's definitely very strong. They definitely did a really good job on the Lume. It looks very nice. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the watch on the all bronze band, which is pretty crazy. So everything is bronze beside those little pieces on the inner portion, which is pretty cool. That do match the crown guards as well. You can get a nice glimpse of that bracelet. Definitely reminds me of the Ocean, I must say. But definitely a really cool watch. I haven't seen something like this in probably my whole career of doing reviews of watches. Obviously, they're very, environmentally aware of especially the ocean, and obviously if you're buying something like this, maybe that's something of your interest as well. To be quite honest, it's a full bronze bracelet and watch. The price really isn't that bad. I think it's very doable, especially it does cost a lot of money to source bronze from a propeller of a old submarine, and the box comes with wood from a old boat as well as the fishing nets, what they have to transform into put those parts on this watch, the crown guards, the ring on the inner portion of the bezel, of the dial, I'm sorry, and also this little station port over here. But yeah, definitely a lot of work went into making this watch, and you can really see that they put a lot of work into it, and I think they did a pretty good job. So let me know what you guys think. Of course, maybe I'd like to see a 40 millimeter version come out in the future for some of you guys with really small wrists. Maybe I'd like to see, I don't know. They also do have some different dial colors as well on their website. If you're not a fan of this all kind of bronze champagne dial layout, there's a few other options on their website as well. I don't know. I really like the movement as well. I think they did a good job with that nice custom rotor, as you can see there. It looks very, very luxurious, the movement. Some people probably would not even know it's an Edit 2824. But you're getting that Swiss-made labeling. You're getting a Swiss-made automatic dive watch that's 300 meters made of solid bronze. I think it's a pretty nice offering. That's pretty much all. I'm going to leave it there. Leave the rest to you guys. Definitely drop in the comments below what you think of this watch. This is Watch Addiction Watch Reviews with the Grand Mur by the Sacred Crafts. I will drop a link to the website in the description below. Feel free to share, subscribe to the channel, throw the video a like, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.